Internet string preparation. Source code leave stress stringprep.py. When identifying things such as host names in the internet, it is often necessary to compare such identification for equality. Exactly how this comparison is executed may depend on the application domain. Example, whether it should be case insensitive or not. It may be also necessary to restrict the possible identification to allow only identification consisting of printable characters. RFC 3454 defines a procedure for preparing Unicode strings in Internet protocols. Before passing strings onto the wire, they are processed with the preparation procedure, after which they have a certain normalized form. The RFC defines a set of tables which can be combined into profiles. Each profile must define which tables it uses and what other optional parameter parts of the string prep procedure are part of the profile. One example of a string prep profile is name prep, which is used for internationalized domain names. The module string prep only exposes the tables from RFC 3454 as these tables would be very large to represent as dictionaries or lists. The module uses the Unicode character database internally. The module source code itself was generated using the mk stringprep.py utility. As a result, these tables are exposed as functions, not as data structures. There are two kinds of tables in the RFC: sets and mappings. For a set, string prep provides the characteristics function. Example of function that returns true if the parameter is part of the set. For mappings, it provides the mapping function. Given the key, it returns the associated value. Below is a list of all functions available in the module. String prep dot in underscore table al a1 code determine whether code is in table a1 a.1 unassigned code points in Unicode 3.2. String prep dot in table b1 code determine whether code is in table b.1 commonly mapped to nothing. String prep dot map table b2 code return the mapped value for code according to table b.2 mapping for case folding used with NFKC. String prep.map table b3 code return the mapped value for code according to table b.3 mapping for case folding used with no normalization. String prep.in table c1 c11 code determine whether code is in table c.1.1 ASCII space characters. String prep.in table c12 code determine whether code is in table c.1.2 non-ASCII space characters. String prep.in table c11 underscore c12 determine whether code is in table c.1 space characters union of c1.1 and c.1.2. String prep.in table c21 determine whether code is in table c.2.1 ASCII control characters. String prep.in table c22 determine whether code is in table c.2.2 non-ASCII control characters. String prep.in table c21 c22 code whether code is in table c.2 control characters union of c.2.1 c.2.2. String prep.in table c3 code determine whether code is in table c.3 private use. String prep.in table c4 code determine whether code is in table c.4 non-character code points. String prep.in table c5 code determine whether code is in table c.5 surrogate codes. String prep.in table c6 code determine whether code is in table c.6 inappropriate for plain text. String prep.in table c7 code determine whether code is in table c.7 inappropriate for canonical representation. String prep.in table c8 code determine whether code is in table c.8 change display properties or are deprecated. String prep.in table c9 code determine whether code is in table c.9 tagging characters. String prep.in table d1 code determine whether code is in table d.1 characters with bidirectional property r or al. stringprep.in table d2 code. Determine whether code is in table d.2 characters with bidirectional property L. Thank you.